Hello out there and welcome back to Livetopia's official YouTube channel. This, of course, is the place where you can stay up to date with all of the news about your favorite role-play game. That is Livetopia. I am your host, Kid Chameleon Gamer, and welcome back. Today, just as always, during the Topia Town Showcase, we're going to answer a few questions from you, our player community. Today is going to be a little bit different though, because we're going to answer a few questions from our Discord server. Yes, some of our Discord members asked me some very, very good questions this week, so I thought it would be a good idea to focus on them. Now, before we get to that though, I do want to ask you to go ahead and hit the like button on this video and the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can be notified whenever we post on this channel. There's also two more good reasons for you to hit the bell notification. The first reason is that I usually respond to most of the comments under all of these videos. Yes, sometimes I tell you to leave me some comments under the video, letting me know exactly what you think about the update. Sometimes you give me suggestions about what you want to see added to the game. Now, I always read each and every single comment, and I usually respond to most of them. I don't respond to all of them, but I would say a good 80% of those comments I respond to. So you want to make sure you hit the bell notification so when I respond to you, you are notified of that and you can see my response. And yes, that is me personally that's answering and responding to all of those comments. Now, the second reason why you want to make sure you hit the bell notification is because of the giveaways. The giveaways, as you know, we just recently celebrated our 1-year anniversary birthday celebration, and in celebration of that, we are giving away 50,000 Robux and some game passes. So what you want to do is make sure you hit the bell notification. If you are one of the winners, what I will do is I will contact you from your comment. Remember, I told you two ways that you can win from right here on YouTube. The first one is to be a subscriber to this channel. The second one is to make sure you leave a comment under the video telling me what was your favorite update in Livetopia. If you are one of the winners, I will usually contact you using that comment. I will make a reply saying, hey, congratulations, you are one of the winners, and then I will give you instructions on what you need to do in order to claim your prize. If you are never notified about this though, you will never know that you are one of the winners, unless of course you're watching the videos every week, which I hope that you are also doing. So make sure you hit the bell notification so you can stay up to date with everything that we have going on here, especially you don't want to potentially miss your winning prize. All right, now as I told you, we have two amazing questions that we are going to answer today, and they come from right there on our Discord server. Speaking of Discord, I want to make sure that you know that we do have our official Livetopia Discord channel. There are many players there that always talk about the updates and just talk in general about gaming, and whatever the case may be, it's just a very, very good place for you to bond with other fellow Livetopia fans. I'm there as well, so if you ever want to talk to me, you can always find me there right on Discord. Let me go ahead and grab my computer though, and we can begin to answer those questions. The first question comes from a very, very good friend of mine. I always speak with this player, so I feel like we're friends. He goes by the name of Ryzen_YT, and I think the YT stands for YouTube. His question says, so I really want to ask, are you the creator of Livetopia? Well, Ryzen, thank you for this question. I will tell you that I have gotten this question so many times. People ask me, wow, you created Livetopia? How did you do it? Well, I want to tell you that I am only a small part of Team Livetopia. That's why I always say that statement, Team Livetopia, because actually we are a small team made up of developers and designers and scripters, and we do all of the work for Livetopia. So to answer your question plainly, no, I'm not the creator of Livetopia. I'm simply a part of Team Livetopia. Now, some people like to call me Mr. Livetopia because I guess I can say I am the face of the game because I'm always talking with our players, whether that be here on YouTube or Twitter or on our Discord servers or whatever. So I guess I am the face of Livetopia, but I'm actually not the creator because there's no one single creator. Livetopia was made by a Team Livetopia. But thank you, Ryzen. A very, very, very excellent question. All right, now we have one more question that also comes from our Discord server. And this was such an excellent question that I told him when I have the chance to do the next video, I'm going to answer this question on the air for everyone to hear the answer. So this one comes from a Discord user by the name of MirthIJS. MirthIJS3. That's his name, MirthIJS3. Now, his question, as I said, is a very, very good one. He says, wait, what was the idea behind making Dream Island? First of all, this is such an excellent question because as I know, Dream Island is one of the most popular places in Livetopia. In fact, almost every time we do a poll asking people what do they like about Livetopia the most, which area do they like about Livetopia the most, it is overwhelmingly Dream Island. This was such a huge update for us and so many players loved it and so many players continue to love it. So we understand the popularity of Dream Island and I understand why you asked this question because I'm sure you're curious about it. So let me tell you plainly. So first of all, in our Discord server, we have a place for suggestions. Just like right here on YouTube and over on our Twitter, I always tell people, if you have any suggestions for Livetopia, make sure you leave them and we will take a look. And on Discord is no different. Now, there was a player that put a suggestion very, very early on when Livetopia first started, but even before we had this YouTube channel, she put a suggestion in the Discord server about having an island. And I don't remember her username or anything like that, but I do remember kind of the general theme of her suggestion. She said that when she was younger, her and her family, they lived on an island. And she remembers being on the island and being able to go swimming and being able to be at the beach and having all of these great water or beach kind of island activities. And then she said that they, even though her family doesn't live on the island anymore, she really wishes that she could have that kind of experience inside of Livetopia. She made a comment saying that she dreams about being on the island again with her family. So not only was it a very, very, very good idea about adding an island to Livetopia, but once we decided to go ahead and bring that into the game, we had to figure out a name for the island. And so I thought it was a good idea to go ahead and name the island Dream Island based on her suggestion. So although I don't remember her username, I hope that she is playing Livetopia and I hope that she is enjoying Dream Island. And I do want to remind you all as well that yes, we look at every last one of your suggestions, whether that be on Twitter or YouTube or on our Discord. We always have meetings about your suggestions. And as I said before, sometimes we can give you exactly what you want. It just takes time. Sometimes we have some great ideas like the space update. So many players have been asking me about that recently. Oh, can we bring space to Livetopia? Sometimes these ideas are great, but they would be so huge that maybe right now it's not feasible to do it in the game. But I do want to tell you that we do take a look at every last one of your suggestions, and we want to encourage you to make sure you always, always, always let us know about any ideas that you have, because the best ideas come from you guys, the players, and we want you to enjoy Livetopia. So it just makes sense that we give you exactly what you want. That's why Livetopia's slogan is, it's your world. So yes, I'm glad that this question was asked, and it was so interesting for me to be able to tell you the inspiration behind Dream Island. So thank you for that amazing and wonderful question. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today. As I said before, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button on this video and the subscribe button too, so you can stay up to date with everything that's coming for Livetopia. You still have a chance to win on the giveaway. 2 ways to win here on YouTube. Make sure you are a subscriber on this channel, and make sure you let me know right down in the comment section what was your favorite update about Livetopia this past year. 2 ways on Twitter that you can win. First of all, make sure you are following us on Twitter. Very, very easy, I know. The second thing is there is our anniversary, our birthday anniversary celebratory tweet there, as you can see. Make sure you retweet this tweet for your second chance to win there on Twitter. So 4 chances altogether. We're giving away game passes and 50,000 Robux. So I want you to have more and more and more chances to win. I am Kid Chameleon Gamer. As a special treat for you, I'm going to give you a sneak peek, just a small, quick sneak peek of the newest house that's coming in the update tomorrow. Take a look and then stay tuned for Livetopia TV shots. Kid Chameleon Gamer signing off. As always, Livetopia, it's your world. See you.